Om Ajnanatirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chaksurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupapadam Mayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yatapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sakrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakamitamscha Hey Krishna Karana Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastate Shakta Kanchana Gauranghe Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusate Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakampa Karubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Vayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swamini Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshakarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we're beginning 2026 with Parikrama.
আমরা 2026 সালে আরম্ভ করছি পরিক্রমা দিয়ে।
We like to do Parikrama before the Gaur Purnima.
আমরা সাধারণত গৌর পূর্ণিমার প্রাক্কালে পরিক্রমা করতে ভালোবাসি।
Actually, Gaur Purnima is the New Year's Day.
প্রকৃতপক্ষে গৌর পূর্ণিমাই হচ্ছে নববর্ষের দিন, নববর্ষের শেষ দিন।
So we're ending the year with the Parikrama.
তো আমরা এই পুরাতন বর্ষের সমাপ্তি সূচনা করি পরিক্রমা দ্বারা।
Parikrama, Gaura Mandala Parikrama.
গৌর মণ্ডল পরিক্রমা।
Actually, we're visiting only the places in Navadwip. We're not going really out to the greater regions of Gaura Mandala.
প্রকৃতপক্ষে আমরা কেবলমাত্র নবদ্বীপ ধামের অন্তর্গত যে সমস্ত স্থানগুলি সেগুলি দর্শন করে থাকি। আমরা বৃহত্তর যে গৌর মণ্ডল ভূমি সেই পরিক্রমা করি।
So the holy land of Navadwip is in the center of Gaura Mandala Bhumi.
তো এই পবিত্র নবদ্বীপ ধাম গৌর মণ্ডল ভূমির কেন্দ্রস্থলে অবস্থিত।
And in the center of Navadwip Dham is Antardvip.
এবং নবদ্বীপ ধামের কেন্দ্রস্থলে অবস্থিত অন্তর্দ্বীপ।
Right? Navadvip, 9 islands. So there are 8 petals of the lotus, and the one petal in the center is Antardvip.
তো নবদ্বীপ মানে 9টি দ্বীপের সমাহার এবং এবং তা হচ্ছে অন্তর্দ্বীপ।
So this morning, many of us went on the Panchakrosha Parikrama.
তো আজ প্রভাতে আমাদের অনেকেই পঞ্চক্রোশ পরিক্রমা করেছি।
And we went first of all to the yoga peak.
এবং সর্বাগ্রে আমরা গিয়েছিলাম যোগ পীঠে।
And we go there because in the yoga peak they have there's the Shiva Linga.
আমরা যোগ পীঠে যাই কারণ যোগ পীঠে শিব ঠাকুরের যে প্রতিকৃতি বা মূর্তি অবস্থিত।
And in order to enter into the holy land of Navadwip, we have to get permission from the Kshetrapal, Lord Shiva.
এই নবদ্বীপের পুণ্যক্ষেত্রে প্রবেশের পূর্বে আমাদের অবশ্যই এই পবিত্র নবদ্বীপ মণ্ডল ক্ষেত্রের ক্ষেত্রপাল শ্রী শিব ঠাকুরের আশীর্বাদ এবং অনুমতি অতি অবশ্যই প্রয়োজন।
Excuse me. Just a couple of days ago, we were celebrating Shivaratri.
মাত্র 2-1 দিন পূর্বে আমরা শিবরাত্রি অনুষ্ঠান উদযাপন করেছি।
Lord Shiva performs many services for the pleasure of the Supreme Lord.
শিব ঠাকুর মহাদেব তিনি বহু বহু সেবা সম্পাদন করেছেন পরমেশ্বর ভগবানের প্রীতি বিধানের জন্য।
Lord Shiva drinks the poison when the demigods and the demons were churning the ocean of milk. They produced poison. Lord Shiva drank that poison.
দেবাদিদেব শিব মহাদেব তিনি সমুদ্র মন্থনকালে যখন অসুরেরা এবং দেবতারা মিলে সমুদ্র মন্থন করেছিলেন, সেই সমুদ্র মন্থন থেকে উত্থিত যে হলাহল, সেই হলাহল বিষ শিব ঠাকুরই পান করেছিলেন।
So Lord Shiva also, when he drank that poison, his throat became blue and he got the name Nilakanta.
যখন শিব ঠাকুর সেই বিষ পান করেছিলেন তখন তার কণ্ঠ নীল হয়ে গেছিল এবং সেই জন্য তিনি নাম পেয়েছেন নীলকণ্ঠ।
And because the drinking poison, it gave him a lot of heat in the body, so he was given a crescent moon on his head to cool him.
এবং বিষ পানে তার দেহে অনেক তাপের সঞ্চার হয়েছিল, কারণ বিষ অত্যন্ত উগ্র পদার্থ এবং সেই জন্য তাকে চন্দ্র দেওয়া হয়েছিল যাতে তার শরীর শীতল হতে পারে।
At the time of the creation, Lord Shiva also carries the glands of the living entities and impregnates them into the material nature.
সৃষ্টির সময় শিব ঠাকুর তিনি সেই ইক্ষণ, পুরুষের যে ইক্ষণ, সেই ইক্ষণ প্রদান করেন এবং এর দ্বারা তিনি সমস্ত জীবভূতকে প্রকৃতি গর্ভে গর্ভ সঞ্চার করেন।
And sometimes there's demons who are disturbing things in the universal affairs. And sometimes Lord Shiva will have to kill the demon.
এবং কখনো কখনো এই বিশ্ব ব্রহ্মাণ্ডের কার্য সম্পাদে অসুরেরা তারা উৎপাত সৃষ্টি করে, বিঘ্ন সৃষ্টি করে, তাই শিব ঠাকুরকে দণ্ড প্রদান করতে হয় সেই সমস্ত আসরিক প্রবৃত্তি সম্পন্ন ব্যক্তি সমূহকে।
And when Maharaj Bhagirath wanted to bring Mother Ganga down to the earth planet, he was told that the inundation of the Ganges on the earth may knock Mother Earth out of her orbit.
যখন ভগীরথ মহারাজ প্রচুর তপস্যা করেছিলেন গঙ্গা মাতাকে এই পৃথিবীতে আনয়ন করার জন্য, তখন তাকে বলা হয়েছিল যে গঙ্গা মায়ের যে প্রবল স্রোত তা হয়তো এই পৃথিবীকে সম্পূর্ণ প্লাবিত করবে এবং এই ধারা এই পৃথিবীকে হয়তো কক্ষচ্যুত করে দেবে।
So Lord Shiva was recruited that when the Ganga came to the earth, he would wrap the Ganga in the coils of of his hair, so that she would not inundate the planet.
তখন শিব ঠাকুর তিনি রাজি হয়েছিলেন যে যখন গঙ্গা এই পৃথিবীতে যখন অবতরণ করবেন তখন তিনি গঙ্গা দেবীকে তার জটার মধ্যে আবদ্ধ করবেন যাতে গঙ্গা দেবী এই পৃথিবীকে প্লাবিত না করতে পারেন বা পৃথিবীকে অক্ষরচ্যুত না করতে পারেন।
So we see Lord Shiva doing many important services.
তাই আমরা দেখে থাকি যে ভগবান মহাদেব শিব ঠাকুর বহু অত্যন্ত গুরুত্বপূর্ণ কার্যাবলী সম্পাদন করে থাকেন।
And one of his very important services here in Navadwip, as in other holy grounds,
এবং এই ধরনের অন্যান্য ধাম সহ এই নবদ্বীপের প্রতি তার অত্যন্ত গুরুত্বপূর্ণ একটি দায়িত্ব হচ্ছে
Lord Shiva is the Kshetrapal. He's the protector of the Dham.
শিব ঠাকুর মহাদেব তিনি হচ্ছেন ক্ষেত্রপাল, তিনি এই ধামের রক্ষাকর্তা।
And when we go on Parikrama, we'll see there's many temples of Lord Shiva around the holy Dham.
যখন আমরা পরিক্রমায় যাই তখন আমরা দেখে থাকি যে এই পবিত্র ধামের অন্তর্গত অনেক শিব মন্দির রয়েছে।
We have to offer our respects to Lord Shiva for his valuable service.
আমাদের অবশ্যই মহাদেব শিব ঠাকুরকে আমাদের শ্রদ্ধা করা উচিত তার অত্যন্ত মূল্যবান বিভিন্ন দায় দায়িত্ব সেবার জন্য।
We want to enter into the holy Dham, we have to get permission from Lord Shiva.
আমরা যদি পবিত্র ধামে প্রবেশ করতে চাই আমাদের অবশ্যই শিব ঠাকুরের অনুমতি নিতেই হবে।
So this morning, many devotees we all went to Yoga Peeth and we offered our respects to Lord Shiva and prayed to him. Please allow us to enter into the holy Dham.
তাই আজ প্রভাতে আমরা অনেকে আমরা যোগপীঠে গিয়েছিলাম শিব ঠাকুরের কাছে এবং আমরা তার শ্রীচরণে আমরা নিবেদন করেছি, প্রার্থনা করেছি যে হে শিব, দয়া করে আপনি আমাদেরকে শ্রীমৎ মহাপ্রভুর পবিত্র ধামে প্রবেশ অধিকার প্রদান করুন।
So Lord Shiva is there in the Yoga Peeth,
তাই শিব ঠাকুর যোগপীঠে অবস্থান করছেন
and that Yoga Peeth is situated in Antardvip.
এবং এই যোগপীঠ অন্তর্দ্বীপে অবস্থিত।
Now each of the 9 islands of Navadwip represent one of the forms of devotional service.
নবদ্বীপের প্রতিটি দ্বীপই ভগবান ভক্তি বা নববিধা ভক্তির এক একটি অঙ্গের প্রতিনিধিত্ব করে থাকে।
Many of you will know that we practice Navaangi Bhakti. There are 9 different limbs of devotional service.
আপনারা অনেকেই হয়তো অবগত আছেন যে আমরা নবাঙ্গিক ভক্তি ভগবত ভক্তি অনুশীলন করে থাকি।
The 9 limbs are Shravanam, Kirtan, Vishnu, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandam, Dashyam, Sakyam, Atmani Vedanam. So each of the 9 islands, they represent one of these 9 forms of devotional service.
তো এই সব যে নববিধা ভক্তি প্রতিটি নবদ্বীপের প্রত্যেকটি দ্বীপ এই নববিধা ভক্তির এক একটি অঙ্গকে প্রতিনিধিত্ব করে।
And Antardvip represents the process of Atmani Vedanam, of surrendering everything.
অন্তর্দ্বীপ হচ্ছে আত্মনিবেদন যে ভক্তি অঙ্গ, সেই ভক্তি অঙ্গের প্রতিনিধি।
So going on Parikrama, usually the process is that we will begin with going to the island which is representing hearing or Shravana.
তো পরিক্রমায় গেলে আমরা প্রথমে শুরু করি যে দ্বীপ শ্রবণার্থ ভক্তির প্রতিনিধিত্ব করে আমরা সেই দ্বীপ দিয়ে শুরু করি।
The bhakti yoga begins with hearing.
কারণ ভক্তি যোগ শুরু হয় শ্রবণাদি শুদ্ধ চিত্তে।
And then after hearing, then we can chant nicely.
এবং শ্রবণের পরে আমরা সুষ্ঠুভাবে কীর্তন করতে পারি।
So the first item, Navadwip, is representing the Shravana process.
প্রথম দ্বীপ সীমান্ত দ্বীপ, যা হচ্ছে শ্রবণার্থ ভক্তি।
And then we go into the hearing process, which is Navadwip.
এবং তারপরে তার পরবর্তী দ্বীপ হচ্ছে গৌধূম দ্বীপ, যা হচ্ছে কীর্তনার্থ ভক্তি।
Kirtan, Navadwip, right? We always have nice kirtans in Navadwip.
ঠিক না? আমরা সবসময় খুব সুন্দর কীর্তন শ্রবণ করে থাকি গৌধূম দ্বীপে।
In Navadwip, it is said that if one leaves their body in Navadwip, Lord Shiva will come and chant the holy name of Lord Gauranga in the ear of the person leaving the body.
বলা হয়ে থাকে যে যদি কেউ গৌধূম দ্বীপে বা নবদ্বীপে দেহত্যাগ করে, তাহলে শিব ঠাকুর স্বয়ং এসে তার কর্ণে হরিনাম মহামন্ত্র কীর্তন করে থাকেন।
And he will chant the four-syllable name of the Lord, Gauranga.
এবং তিনি যে চারি অক্ষর সমন্বিত ভগবান নাম উচ্চারণ করবেন, গৌরাঙ্গ।
Yes, everybody chant again loudly.
সকালে জোরে একবার বলুন।
No, not loud enough.
জোরে।
Gauranga. Gauranga. Yes, we are chanting the holy name of Lord Gauranga. And Srila Prabhupada said, there's no difference. The four syllables of Gauranga and the four syllables of Radha Krishna.
হ্যাঁ, আমরা গৌরাঙ্গ নাম সকালে কীর্তন করছি, উচ্চারণ করছি, এবং শ্রীল প্রভুপাদ বলেন যে গৌরাঙ্গের যে চারি অক্ষর এবং রাধা কৃষ্ণ শব্দের যে চারি অক্ষর, তার মধ্যে কোনো ভেদাভেদ নেই।
Narottama Das, a great devotee Vaishnava, Narottama Das Mahashaya, he has written in one of his songs about Gaura Mandala Bhumi.
নরোত্তম দাস ঠাকুর মহাশয় তার প্রভক্তি চন্দ্রিকায় তিনি লিখেছেন গৌরমণ্ডল ভূমি সম্বন্ধে।
He says, Shri Gaura Mandala Bhumi, ye bajani chintamani.
শ্রী গৌরমণ্ডল ভূমি জেলা জানে চিন্তামণি,
Tara hoy Brajabhumi Vas.
তারা হয় ব্রজভূমে বাস।
So Narottama Das Thakur is describing that there is no difference between the holy land of Gauramandala and Vrindavan.
নরোত্তম দাস ঠাকুর বর্ণনা দিচ্ছেন যে বৃন্দাবন ধাম এবং পবিত্র নবদ্বীপের ধামের মধ্যে কোনো পার্থক্য নেই।
And if you can understand that this land of Gauramandala Bhumi is Chintamani, then you're qualified to go and live in Vrindavan.
এবং যদি আপনি বুঝতে পারেন যে এই ধাম নবদ্বীপ ধাম বৃন্দাবন ধাম থেকে অভিন্ন, তাহলে আপনি ভগবত ধামে ফিরে যাওয়ার জন্য আপনি উপযুক্ত।
There's a nice pastime. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Katwa and took sannyas there from Keshava Bharati.
একটি সুন্দর লীলা রয়েছে। শ্রী চৈতন্য মহাপ্রভু কাটোয়া গমন করে কেশব ভারতী থেকে সন্ন্যাস আশ্রম গ্রহণ করেছিলেন।
So after he took sannyas, he said, "Now I want to go Vrindavan."
সন্ন্যাসের পরে তিনি মনস্থির করলেন, আমি এখন বৃন্দাবনে যাব।
But Nityananda, he tricked Lord Chaitanya.
কিন্তু নিত্যানন্দ প্রভু চৈতন্য মহাপ্রভুকে চতুরতার সাথে অন্য দিকে নিয়ে গেলেন।
He was bringing Lord Chaitanya, and Lord Chaitanya came to a river, and he said, "What river is this?"
তিনি চৈতন্য মহাপ্রভুকে আনছিলেন, নিয়ে আসছিলেন, তখন একটা নদীর পাশ দিয়ে, তখন মহাপ্রভু জিজ্ঞাসা করলেন, এটি কি নদী?
And Lord Nityananda said, "This is Yamuna."
নিত্যানন্দ ভগবান বললেন, এটা তো যমুনা নদী।
And Lord Chaitanya became very happy. Yes, I'm coming to Vrindavan now. Yamuna is here. And he went and he took his bath in the river.
ভগবান চৈতন্য মহাপ্রভু প্রচন্ড আনন্দ পেয়েছেন, বাহ, আমি বৃন্দাবনে পৌঁছে গেলাম, এই তো যমুনা নদী, এবং অতি আনন্দের সাথে তিনি সেখানে স্নান করলেন।
But while he was taking his bath, a boat came. And in the boat, it was Advaita Acharya.
কিন্তু তিনি যখন এইভাবে স্নান করছেন, তখন একটা নৌকা এসেছে, এবং সেই নৌকার মধ্যে তিনি অদ্বৈত আচার্যকে দেখলেন।
So Lord Chaitanya was surprised. He said, Advaita, what are you doing here in Vrindavan?
অদ্বৈত ঠাকুরকে দেখে শ্রীমান মহাপ্রভু বললেন, অদ্বৈত, তুমি এখানে কি করছো বৃন্দাবনে?
And Advaita Acharya said to Lord Chaitanya, "My dear Lord, wherever you are, that is Vrindavan."
শ্রীমান অদ্বৈত ঠাকুর শ্রীমান মহাপ্রভুকে বললেন, হে প্রভু, তুমি যেখানেই থাকো সেই স্থানই তো বৃন্দাবন।
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. So Lord Chaitanya, he wanted to go to Vrindavan, but Lord Nityananda thought, I have to bring him to Shantipur first.
তখন অদ্বৈত আচার্য এবং তখন নিত্যানন্দ প্রভু বললেন যে, প্রভু, তুমি বৃন্দাবনে অবশ্যই যাবে, কিন্তু তোমাকে প্রথমে শান্তিপুরে আনা অতি আবশ্যক রয়েছে।
Because Lord Chaitanya had just taken sannyas, so nobody in Mayapur knew that he was going to take sannyas. They had never seen him as a sannyasi.
কারণ শ্রী চৈতন্য মহাপ্রভু সবেমাত্র সন্ন্যাসী হয়েছেন, শ্রীধা মায়াপুরে কেউ জানত না যে শ্রীমান মহাপ্রভু এইভাবে গৃহ ত্যাগ করে সন্ন্যাস গ্রহণ করবেন।
So Lord Nityananda arranged, somebody go to Mayapur, bring Mother Sachi, bring all the devotees, and we will have a festival in
তাই
Shantipur.
শ্রীমান নিত্যানন্দ ব্যবস্থাপনা করেছেন যে মায়াপুর থেকে সতী মাতাকে ডাকা হোক, এবং মায়াপুর থেকে অন্যান্য ভক্তবৃন্দকে ডাকা হোক, এবং শান্তিপুরে কয়েকদিনের জন্য মহোৎসব হোক।
Shantipur is the home of Advaita Acharya.
শান্তিপুর হচ্ছে অদ্বৈত আচার্যের গৃহ।
And Lord Chaitanya, he felt somewhat disappointed because he said, you know, Nityananda, you have tricked me. I wanted to go to Vrindavan.
তো শ্রীমান মহাপ্রভু চৈতন্য মহাপ্রভু কিছুটা বিরক্ত বোধ করলেন, এবং তিনি নিত্যানন্দকে বললেন, দেখো নিতাই, তুমি আমার সাথে চতুরতা করেছ।
You told me this was the Yamuna.
তুমি আমায় বলেছ যে এটা হচ্ছে যমুনা।
Lord Nityananda said, yes, it is the Yamuna. Yamuna flows into the Ganga on this side. So this side is the water of the Yamuna.
তখন বললেন, হ্যাঁ আমার প্রভু, আমি তোমাকে ভুল কিছু বলিনি, কারণ গঙ্গার পশ্চিম পাড় হচ্ছে যমুনা, তাই এই পাশে তুমি যে এসেছো এটা অবশ্যই যমুনা।
Yamuna is dark blue colored water.
এবং যমুনার জল গাঢ় নীল রং,
But the Ganga water is more grey and clear.
কিন্তু গঙ্গার জল একটু চন্দনের রঙের মতো।
So Lord Nityananda said, indeed, you've taken bath in the Yamuna. That is the Yamuna.
তো তখন নিত্যানন্দ প্রভু বললেন, নিঃসন্দেহে তুমি যমুনাতে স্নান করেছো, সেটা যমুনা ছিল।
Then Lord Chaitanya, he had to accept the desire of his devotees.
যাই হোক, ভগবান শ্রী চৈতন্য মহাপ্রভুকে তার ভক্তগণের ইচ্ছা মেনে নিতে হয়েছিল।
And he came to
তাই তিনি শান্তিপুরে এলেন।
And Mother Sachi came, and all the devotees came from Mayapur.
এবং সতী মাতা এলেন এবং মায়াপুরে থেকে সমস্ত ভক্তরা শ্রীমৎ মহাপ্রভুকে দেখতে এলেন।
And they saw Mahaprabhu that now he has given up the material world. Now he is a sannyasi.
এবং তারা সকলে সেই মহাপ্রভুকে দর্শন করলেন, সেই চির সন্ন্যাসী গৃহত্যাগী সন্ন্যাসী জ্যোতি রূপে শ্রীমৎ মহাপ্রভুকে দর্শন করলেন।
So Mother Sachi saw her son for the first time, and he has shaved his head, and he is wearing the robes of the sannyasi.
এবং সতী মাতা প্রথমবার তাঁর পুত্রকে দেখলেন, গেরুয়া বস্ত্রধারী এবং মুন্ডিত মস্তক এমন অবস্থায় তার পুত্রকে দর্শন করলেন।
So in this way, Lord Chaitanya departed from Mayapur.
এইভাবে ভগবান চৈতন্য মহাপ্রভু মায়াপুর থেকে চলে গিয়েছিলেন।
But after he had gone, then different devotees began to visit Mayapur. They want to know about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's childhood Leela.
কিন্তু তার প্রস্থানের পরে চৈতন্য মহাপ্রভুর বিভিন্ন ভক্তরা তারা মায়াপুরে আসতে লাগলেন এবং তারা চৈতন্য মহাপ্রভুর বিভিন্ন বাল্য লীলা ইত্যাদি তারা আরো শ্রবণ করতে চান এবং তারা জানতে চেয়েছিলেন।
Jiva Goswami came here. Jiva Goswami came to visit Mayapur. Lord Nityananda took him on Parikrama.
জীব গোস্বামী এসেছিলেন এখানে মায়াপুর দর্শন করতে। ভগবান নিত্যানন্দ প্রভু তাকে এই মায়াপুর ধামে পরিক্রমা করিয়েছিলেন।
He took him from one island to the other, and he told him all the pastimes.
তিনি তাকে এক দ্বীপ থেকে আরেক দ্বীপ এইভাবে নবদ্বীপ দেখিয়েছিলেন এবং সমস্ত এখানকার লীলা বিলাস তাকে শুনিয়েছিলেন।
And Jiva Goswami realized all the glories of Lord Chaitanya rolled in the dust of
এবং
the
জীব গোস্বামী চৈতন্য মহাপ্রভুর সমস্ত লীলা আস্বাদন করে এই নবদ্বীপের ভূমিতে তিনি গড়াগড়ি দিয়েছেন।
Lord Chaitanya's servant was someone called Ishan Das Thakur.
শ্রীমৎ মহাপ্রভুর একজন সেবক ছিল, গৃহ সেবক ছিল, যার নাম ছিল ঈশান দাস ঠাকুর।
So Ishan, he took devotees like Srinivas and Narottam, he took them on Sankirtan around Mayapur.
ঈশান ঠাকুর তিনি শ্রীনিবাস আচার্য নরোত্তম দাস ঠাকুরকে শ্রীরাম মায়াপুর দর্শন করিয়েছিলেন।
And they heard all the different pastimes in the holy places.
এবং তারা প্রেমোন্মাদ অবস্থায় সমস্ত শ্রীমৎ মহাপ্রভুর লীলা বিলাস এবং এখানকার পবিত্র বিভিন্ন স্থানে সব শ্রবণ করেছেন।
And they rolled in the dust of the Dham, and they
তারা এই ধামের ধুলিতে গড়াগড়ি দিয়েছেন।
and they were filled with ecstasy, hearing the pastimes of Mahaprabhu.
এবং শ্রীমৎ মহাপ্রভুর সমস্ত লীলা শ্রবণে তারা সকলেই প্রেমোন্মত্ত হয়েছিলেন।
So after their pastimes, then Bhaktivinoda Thakur came, and Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur desired to revive again this Parikrama.
এই সব লীলা বিলাসের পরে শ্রী ভক্তিবিনোদ ঠাকুরের আবির্ভাব হয় এবং শ্রী ভক্তিবিনোদ ঠাকুর পুনরায় শ্রীমৎ মহাপ্রভুর সমস্ত লীলাস্থলীকে তিনি আবিষ্কার করতে শুরু করেন।
Bhaktivinoda Thakur, of course, has his residence at Swarupanch. He built his house there so he could be in the holy Dham.
ভক্তিবিনোদ ঠাকুর তিনি গৌতমে এই স্বরূপগঞ্জে তিনি তার বাসস্থান করেন যাতে তিনি নবদ্বীপের সমস্ত যে ধাম উদ্ধারের যে সমস্ত কার্যাবলিকা তিনি পর্যবেক্ষণ করতে পারেন।
And he discovered the Yoga Peak, the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
এবং তিনি যোগপীঠ অথবা শ্রী চৈতন্য মহাপ্রভুর জন্মস্থান পুনরাবিষ্কার করেন।
And then later on, his own seminal son, Om Vishnupad, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, he came and he also stayed in the holy land of Mayapur for many years, chanting the holy name.
এবং পরবর্তীতে তার নিজস্ব অবজাত সন্তান ছিল ভক্তি সিদ্ধান্ত সরস্বতী ঠাকুর প্রভুপাদ, তার আবির্ভাব ঘটে এবং তিনি মায়াপুর ধামে এসেছিলেন এবং তিনি এখানে এসে তিনি লক্ষ কোটি নাম জপ করেছিলেন এবং এই ধামে অবস্থান করেছিলেন।
He had taken a vow to chant the holy name a billion times.
তিনি লক্ষ কোটি নাম জপ সংকল্প করে এই ধামে অবস্থান করেছিলেন।
And he did it, staying in the holy land of Mayapur.
তিনি এই নবদ্বীপের পুণ্যভূমিতে মায়াপুরের পুণ্যভূমিতে থেকে তিনি নাম জপ করেছিলেন এইভাবে।
And he also developed the Parikrama in a big way. He would go out on Parikrama.
এবং তিনিও এই নবদ্বীপ ধামের পরিক্রমার বিশাল উন্নয়ন করেছিলেন। তিনি নিজেই বিশাল দল নিয়ে নবদ্বীপ মণ্ডল পরিক্রমা করতেন।
And sometimes they would be attacked, sometimes people would stone them.
এবং কখনো কখনো তাদের দলকে আক্রমণ করা হতো, মানুষেরা তাদের দলে ইট পাটকেল ছুটতেন,
But they would not give up.
তা সত্ত্বেও তারা পরিক্রমা ছাড়েননি।
They continued to perform Parikrama, and more people came and took part.
তারা এই পরিক্রমা করতে থাকে এবং এই পরিক্রমা করতে থাকার ফলে আরো অধিক জনতা এই পরিক্রমায় অংশগ্রহণ করতে থাকে।
Srila Bhaktisiddhanta says that the Prabhupada would have animals like elephants and horses and many big procession, many people and many vehicles.
এবং শ্রী ভক্তি সিদ্ধান্ত সরস্বতী ঠাকুর প্রভুপাদের আমলে হাতি থাকতো, ঘোড়া থাকতো তার পরিক্রমায়, এবং অনেক মানুষের সমাগম এবং অনেক শোভাযাত্রার আয়োজন করা হতো।
So we are continuing the same activities introduced to us by all of these great souls.
আমরা সেই একই কার্যক্রম, একই কর্ম যজ্ঞ আমরা চালিয়ে যাচ্ছি, যা এই সমস্ত মহান আচার্যবর্গ এক সময় শুভারম্ভ করে গেছিলেন।
Srila Prabhupada made Mayapur the world headquarters of ISKCON.
শ্রী প্রভুপাদ মায়াপুরকে তার পৃথিবীব্যাপী যে ইস্কন আন্দোলন, সেই আন্দোলনের মূল কেন্দ্র করেছিলেন।
When Prabhupada was traveling in USA, he said, "Let us go back to Godhead. Let us go back to Mayapur."
যখন প্রভুপাদ যুক্তরাষ্ট্র আমেরিকায় প্রচারে নিযুক্ত ছিলেন, সে সময় একবার তিনি বলেছিলেন, চলো ভগবান ধামে ফিরে যাই, চলো পুনরায় আমরা মায়াপুরে ফিরে যাই।
Sri Mayapur Dham ke. So Mayapur Dham, this is the place of mercy.
তো মায়াপুর ধাম এই হচ্ছে ঔদার্য ধাম, কৃপার ধাম।
If you just lay down to take rest, you get the benefit of offering obeisances.
এখানে যদি আপনি স্বয়ং করেন, প্রণামের ফল পাবেন, প্রণাম করার ফল পাবেন।
So everyone is encouraged to come and take part in this wonderful Parikrama.
তাই সকলকেই উৎসাহিত করছি, আসুন এই চমৎকার নবদ্বীপ মণ্ডল পরিক্রমায় অংশগ্রহণ করুন।
This Mayapur Parikrama is an opportunity for all of us to get to give up our material attachments.
এই পরিক্রমা আমাদের সকলের জন্য এক অনন্য সুযোগ, আমাদের জড় জাগতিক আসক্তি পরিত্যাগ করার জন্য।
Because generally we stay at home and you make yourself comfortable, you sit in a nice chair and you watch television or something, and in this way you pass your life.
সাধারণত আমরা অভ্যস্ত থাকি বাড়িতে আরামে থেকে আরাম কেদারায় বসে টেলিভিশন দেখা এবং এইভাবে আমাদের জীবনের দিন কাটানো।
We don't realize how we're becoming attached to the material world.
আমরা উপলব্ধি করি না কতটা আমরা এই জড় জগতের প্রতি আসক্ত হয়ে পড়ছি।
But you come out on Parikrama, leave behind your home for a week.
কিন্তু আমরা পরিক্রমায় যদি বেরিয়ে যাই, আমাদের বাড়িটাকে এক সপ্তাহের জন্য ভুলে যদি পরিক্রমায় যদি আমরা বেরিয়ে পড়ি,
Every day walking in the Holy Land and hearing the glories of the different places.
প্রতিদিন ধামের নতুন নতুন একটা করে দ্বীপে পদব্রজে যাওয়া এবং সেই সব স্থানসমূহের বিভিন্ন লীলাবিলাস শ্রবণ করা।
Every day chanting the holy name and the association of pure-hearted devotees.
এবং প্রতিদিন শুদ্ধ হৃদয় সম্পন্ন ভক্তবৃন্দের যে সৎসঙ্গ সেই সৎসঙ্গে চলাফেরা করা।
Every day eating the prasadam from Radha Madhava.
প্রত্যেক দিন রাধা মাধবের প্রসাদ ভোজন করা।
Every day absorbed in the nectar of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela.
প্রত্যেক দিন চৈতন্য মহাপ্রভুর লীলামৃত আস্বাদন করা।
So this is really a big help to us to become God conscious.
তো এটা একটা বিশাল সাহায্য, বিশাল সহায়তা আমাদের কাছে, আমাদের পক্ষে ভগবত চেতনাময় হওয়ার জন্য।
If you just sit at home every day, comfortable, read the newspaper, watch television, you don't get detached.
যদি আমরা প্রতিদিন যদি ঘরে বসে থাকি, আরামে থাকি, আরাম কেদারায় বসে যদি আমরা টেলিভিশন দেখি, এইভাবে আমরা কখনো অনাসক্তি চর্চা করতে পারি না, বা আমরা এই জগতের আসক্তি থেকে মুক্ত হতে পারি না।
We're comfortable passing stool in the same place every day.
খুবই আরামে প্রতিদিন একই জায়গায় একই স্থানে মনোত্যাগ করি আমরা।
Prabhupada was one day on a morning walk,
প্রভুপাদ একদিন প্রাতঃ ভ্রমণে গেছিলেন,
and they passed under one tree,
তখন তারা একটা গাছতলা দিয়ে যাচ্ছিলেন,
and there were a lot of good droppings under the tree.
সেই গাছের তলায় অনেক পাখির যে মল ওখানে পড়েছিল।
So Prabhupada turned to the devotees and he said to them, "What does this tell you?"
তো প্রভুপাদ ভক্তদের দিকে তাকিয়ে বললেন যে এর থেকে আপনারা তোমরা কি বুঝতে পারো?
So one devotee said, "Oh Prabhupada, they're bird droppings."
একটা ভক্ত বলল, প্রভুপাদ এগুলো হচ্ছে পাখিদের ময়লা।
Prabhupada said, "I know that.
প্রভুপাদ বললেন, এটা তো আমি জানি,
But what does it tell you?"
কিন্তু এর তাৎপর্য কি? এর থেকে তুমি কি শিক্ষা পাও?
The devotee was speechless. He didn't know what to say.
সেই ভক্ত চুপ হয়ে গেছে, বাকরুদ্ধ হয়ে গেছে, জানতো না সে কি উত্তর দেবে।
And Prabhupada told them, he said, even the birds, they're attached to passing stool in the same place every day.
এমন তখন প্রভুপাদ তাদেরকে বললেন যে এমনকি পাখিরাও তারাও আসক্ত রয়েছে, তাদের আসক্তি হচ্ছে তারাও একই স্থানে প্রত্যেক দিন মলত্যাগ করতে চায়।
So this Parikrama is so wonderful. We get an opportunity to get detached from the material world.
এই পরিক্রমা এতই আশ্চর্যজনক, এতই চমৎকার যে আমরা এই পরিক্রমার মাধ্যমে এই জড়জগতের প্রতি অনাসক্ত হওয়ার জন্য আমরা একটা সুযোগ লাভ করে থাকি।
So I'm looking forward to get all of your association.
তাই আমি মুখিয়ে আছি, আমি অধীর আগ্রহে আছি আপনাদের সকলের সঙ্গ লাভ করার জন্য এই পরিক্রমাকালে।
Sri Navadwip Parikrama ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Govinda, Govinda, Govinda.
His Holiness Bhakti Vidya Vilasana Narasimha Swami Maharaj ki jai.
Thank you so much, Maharaj, for your wonderful speech.
মাতাজি साइड से जल्दी करना साइड से हरी बोल साइड हो गया राइट में हो गया उधर से निकल लीजिए हो गया single line ওইদিকে साइड থেকে ওদিকে দিয়ে ওদিকে
Hare Krishna. Everyone please find a place, be comfortable. We'll be here for about maybe 40 minutes or we'll see how it goes. We have a walk to the next place to get prasadam. I know you're all eager for prasadam. We'll try to be brief here. Anyways, this is Suvarna Vihar. This place is called Suvarna Vihar. a residence of a great king in the Satya Yuga named Suvarna Singh. And we will be hearing some things about this place. We're going to have a short drama as well. We're very fortunate. Pancharatna Prabhu is here. And he likes to perform dramas for our entertainment as well as our realization. They give us some more appreciation for this holy place. So we're now in Navadwip. We should have, really we should go to Navadwip, but there's many parties and it's not easy to organize everything. So every year, the international party, we always come first to Navadwip. Navadwip is a place of healing. And actually before Navadwip, we should go to the Adhivas, which is where the yoga teeth is. How many of you went on Parikrama yesterday? Not many. It was a nice walk yesterday. We walked for 3 hours and there was no kata. Anyway, at the yoga peak, Lord Shiva is there, and usually the system in performing Parikrama is first you go and see Lord Shiva, because he is Kshetrapal. He is the guardian of the holy Dham, and we have to get permission from Lord Shiva to enter into the holy Dham. So anyway, here we are in Navadwip, and Navadwip is a place of Kirtan, right? And we have so many nice gifts. We just had Kavichandra Swami do Kirtan, right? Chanting for everyone. Now we're going to hear from His Holiness Dear Damodar Swami Maharaj. He's a wonderful Kirtanier. Certainly he gets everybody really chanting and dancing. When he's leading the Kirtan, it's very wonderful. We hope you will all have the opportunity to join in the Kirtan with Dear Damodar Swami Maharaj. First he's going to tell us about Kirtan. How many of you are here in Parikrama for the first time? Oh my goodness. Okay, quite a lot of you, huh? Now, we have to warn you, we're 1,000 or more people here, and when we're on the road, you have to remember there are other people using the roads. And there's a lot of buses and vehicles and motorbikes especially. So you have to keep together, don't get spread all over the road, take up the whole road. Remember there are other people who need to pass. And it does create a lot of disturbance when we come through. So please be conscious and stay together, keep close together, and that way we won't make too much of a disturbance to everyone. And that way we can have nice relationships with the local people. Sometimes the local people get very disgusted with us because we disturb everything. So we do want to keep nice relationships with the local people. It's very nice, you ask them all to chant Hare Krishna. So that's a good thing to do. So on the way here, we came here, we passed a place called Amgat. It's on this island of Godrum on the way here to Suvarna Vihar. We were passing Amgat. So Kavichandra Swami Maharaj is going to tell us about the significance of Amgat and the pastime which took place here. Thank you, Maharaj. Enjoy the mangoes? You have to come mango season. So just stay here in Mayapur, don't go anywhere. Mango season just now coming. 2 months. mangoes. Very cheap here. Actually, Prabhu just told me though that that whole area, Amgat, now that land has been sold and people are constructing houses there. So it's not going to be manifest to us so easily. This is happening in the Dham, in the holy Dham. Some of the places which are connected with different leelas, the land is being sold to local people or people from other places, and they use it for some commercial purpose. There was one place they put up a chicken farm or something. You know. So we do try to purchase some of these places because we like to preserve them. They're very important for the devotees every year to come and hear the different pastimes. But if you come and say, oh, this is Amgat, but now it's all houses, and you know. Actually, when we were going to Amgat, it was all mango trees, and the trees were there. Just even last year, it was like that, trees were there. This year, no more. They've all been knocked down and people building houses. So it's important for us, you know, we try to get funds for the development of the Parikrama, to try to purchase these different places, to preserve them for the benefit of future generations, that they can come and see the place and hear about the glories of the Holy Dham. Another pastime which took place about mangoes, I'm remembering, Prabhupada liked mangoes, you know. Prabhupada, being a Bengali, you know, Bengalis they like mangoes. And what happened was, the one lady in Hawaii, Govinda Devi Dasi, she has been in Hawaii with her husband and they opened a temple there in Hawaii. So she wrote to Prabhupada and she told Prabhupada, Prabhupada, now it's mango season and we have wonderful mangoes here in Hawaii. So please come and we will serve you these wonderful mangoes. You know, she was wanting to get Prabhupada to come there to stay in Hawaii. It would be a regular thing. We would always write to Prabhupada and try to ask him, to entice him, please come, we're doing this program or we're having this festival, please come. So the Govinda Devi Dasi told Prabhupada, the mangoes in Hawaii are really wonderful, you must come. But Prabhupada said, oh no, I'm going to Russia. He said, I'm going to Moscow. And Prabhupada said, preaching in Moscow, in the snow in Moscow, is sweeter than the sweetest mango. How many Roshi are here today? Not many, huh? Where are they? Another party?
You have to say it in Russian.
Из России поднимите приятное, русскоязычные приятное, поднимите руки.
They're also.
Anyway, in the past the Russian devotees had their own party. Maybe, are they on another party maybe? Oh, yeah. Anyway, yeah. The Russian devotees, they preach in the snow. One place in Russia where we have a temple, Kamchatka. I usually go to when I go to Russia, I get to go to Kamchatka. Have you been there, Kamchatka? No? We have a temple there. Anyway, they had snow, 5 meters of snow. But Prabhupada says, preaching in the snows in Russia is sweeter than the sweetest mango. So we remember Prabhupada's words. So we're going to, before we have the drama, I wanted to give you an introduction to the drama. But this is Suvarna Vihar, the place of Suvarna Sen. He was a great king in the Satya Yuga. And actually, there are some stones over here, besides the Tulsi over there are some stones which are recognized by the Archaeological Survey of India that they're from the time of Suvarna Singh's palace. He had a great palace here in the Satya Yuga. Suvarna Singh was a very wealthy king. He had a lot of wealth, and he had many wives and children, a big family. But he was not happy. He was always thinking, I should get more money. I need more money. I should have more wives. He was thinking like that. He was always thinking to expand his material life. But then he was blessed by some association, by a saintly person who came to visit him one day and gave him spiritual knowledge. Right? We say, Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha. So it doesn't take very long. Lava Matra, 1/11 of a second, right? So with a little association, Suvarna Singh changed. And he was told how he's so fortunate that he's living in this holy land, Navadwip Dham. You know, sometimes people live here, they don't know this is a Dham. What do you mean Dham? You know what the Dham means? Dham means the place where the Lord resides eternally. Dear Damodar Maharaj was saying, Kirtan is going on here all the time. Lord Chaitanya is going on, doing Kirtan here, if you have the eyes to see him. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, he was the one who, one day he was going around Navadvip Dham, he came to this place and he told all the devotees, he said, this is the place where Suvarna Singh's palace used to be. And they managed to purchase this land and they put up the temple that we see here today. So that was about 80 or 90 years ago, happened. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj established this temple in the Holy Dham. At that time it was more like a jungle here. There were many wild animals. Tigers are famous in Bengal, you know. So you have to be a little careful. They have to be careful. Not easy. You think it's difficult to maintain your temple in Russia or in Czechoslovakia or in any of these countries? You think it's easy to maintain a temple here? No, this place. Not very easy. But somehow they do it. Because Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, he established, he thought this is the place of Suvarna Singh. He lived here. And it was here a saintly person came and enlightened him and gave him spiritual knowledge and told him, this is the holy Dham. This is Navadvip Dham. And you're so fortunate to be a resident here. So Suvarna Singh regretted he had not taken full advantage. And he prayed to the Lord, but please bless me that somehow in the future I can do something for your service. So he got the benediction that in the future, in the Kali Yuga, the Lord would come in his most merciful form. What form is that? Syllables, right? 4 syllables. Ga or anga. Bengali people like very much to hear the holy name of Gauranga. So the saintly person told Suvarna Singh, in the Kali Yuga, Lord Gauranga is going to come here. And he thought, oh, I will miss it. Kali Yuga, no, it's a long time. I won't be around to witness. But he was blessed. No, in the future, you will also come in the Kali Yuga. And you have the opportunity to give service to Mahaprabhu. So this is something about the Leela here in this place. So you can go and you can see the stones over there, the pillars from the palace of Suvarna Singh. So Prabhu, he's a pujari here, he's one of the people maintaining the temple here. So any of you want to get some donations when you come here? When you come, you know, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati said, when we come on Parikrama, we should try to give some donations. Doesn't have to be a lot of money, but try to give something because it's our duty. We're coming here in these holy places. We should give some charity and it helps them to maintain the temple. Alright, so we're going to have... Ready? Yeah? Alright. Pashuranathu? So what's the name of this island? Navadwip. And what was the name of the first island where we didn't go? Navadwip. Right. So we want you all to start memorizing the names of the different islands and the process in each island, right? Antardvip is where the yoga pith is. And we should start and we should finish there, the Parikrama. But yoga pith, it's not a very big place, it's very small. So we are probably on the final day. There's so many people on Parikrama, there's all the different temples are going and very difficult to get into some of the temples. So sometimes we just have to offer obeisances from outside. Anyway, you should know the name. Antardvip is the place of Atmanivedanam. Simantadvip, Shravanam. Godravadvip, Kirtan. Kirtaniya Sada Hari. So we're going to hear from Pancharatna Prabhu and his drama group.
He distributed so many books. He was the first one to distribute Krishna books. The temple president said, don't take them out, we'll just ruin them, nobody will buy them. And he took them out anyway. Came back, said, we sold 5 Krishna books. It was like a miracle, so they advertised all over the movement. Buddhi Mantra sold 5 Krishna books. And everybody started taking them out. Now you're all here.
Did you like that drama? Well, we need some more actors. So those of you who like to take part, Pancharatna Prabhu needs some people, men and ladies. Both encouraged, if you like to be in the dramas, please contact Pancharatna Prabhu. And he will give you a suitable role to tell you what you have to do. Yes, please. But remind everyone, please be careful of your belongings. Every year you get so many big bags and even cell phones and things left here. So be very careful about your belongings. Make sure you pick up your things, keep them with you, keep them safe. We do our best to try to, things left behind to give them back. Anyway, another thing is this evening on the camp, we have 1 hour for questions and answers. So any of you like to write down some questions, we'll do our best to have some devotees answer. So please do that, make a note, write down some questions. You have some interesting questions we can discuss, because we have time from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock every year. We have 1 hour question and answer session. So we encourage all of you, to come up with some questions and give us them on a piece of paper, and we can read them out to all the devotees. So we still have half an hour to walk. So, everyone,
С нами возвышенные вайшнавы, саньяси, духовные учителя.
Можно вот сюда вот поставить. Вы боитесь, когда вот так? Намного лучше. Все сядет?
You will become Buddhi Mantakan. Who knows who Buddhi Mantakan? He is an associate of our Chaitanya. He was very...
I offer my respectful obeisances unto Lord Nisimadeva, the source of all power. O my Lord, who possesses nails and teeth just like thunderbolts, kindly vanquish our demon-like desires for fruitive activity in the material.
Thank you very much, Srila Bhakti Purushottam Swami Maharaj. Now we're going to have drama.
We have to clear this room here. Move back. This has to move.
You have to get out of them.
Yeah, here is okay with Maharajas. You can sit there. This all has to be clear. You're okay.
No, I give you WhatsApp. Hotspot. I get internet. Wi-Fi on. 8 times 2.
My Lord, your servant Almighty. My Lord, please be patient. Please be patient, my Lord. Please move, my Lord. No, his anger is not subsiding. Where is Lakshmi? Where is Lakshmi? My Lord, Lakshmi, please pacify your husband.
Oh Lord Brahma, I cannot recognize my own Lord.
What can I do? How to pacify? He's a beautiful Prahlad. Only Prahlad can pacify him. My dear boy, Prahlad, it's just because of you The Lord has appeared. All of the devil is slain. Still his anger is not subsiding. My dear boy, please go and offer prayers and please satisfy his lordship. Please satisfy him. Please pacify him. Go. My Lord, I don't want any benediction. Yaridas yasime kamaz. Varantam validarshanam. Kamanam nityasam roham. Bhagavati. Jai Nrsimha! Jai Nrsimha! Jai Nrsimha! Jai Nrsimha! Shri Nrsimha! Jai Nrsimha! Jai Nrsimha! Pramadesha Jaya Bhagam! Kabhagam Nrsimha! Jai Nrsimha! Hari Bol! Thank you. Hare Krishna. Please give a round of applause so you see how well they did. Thank you so much. Thank you all of you. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Great, great. Come again next year.
All right. Yeah. We want questions. Tonight we have question and answers 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So please write out some questions on a piece of paper and you can give them to me. Our camp is another half-hour walk only. Hare Krishna.
Вот так можно, вот сюда вот поставить. Вы боитесь, тогда вот так? Намного удобнее. Вы сядете?
Who knows who Budi Mantakan? He's an associate of our Chaitanya. He was very...
Welcome everyone to Nrsimha. Did you enjoy the dust of the Dham? You got a lot of dust on the way here. Now there is Om Chintamani. Alright, so we're going to be here a little while. Of course, this is not an ISKCON temple. This is also not a Gaudiya Math temple. It's maintained by another trust. Local people, they maintain the temple. We offered to take over it. They didn't want to give it. Okay, now better. Okay, I was saying that we offered to take control of this temple and maintain it for them, but they said no. The local people, they have their own, they have a trust, they maintain it themselves. Anyway, this Nrsimha said, Lord Nrsimhadev came here, Satya Yuga. In every yuga, the Lord comes here. In Satya Yuga, Lord Nrsimhadev came here. In Treta Yuga, you hear Ramachandra came, and Dwaka Yuga, Lord Krishna came, and Kali Yuga, the Lord also came as. Are you sure? What name? Lord Nrsimhadev came as Gauranga. So he performed his pastime. Lord Nrsimhadev would also come here. We're not very far away from Mayapur from here. Right here. You can come easily from Mayapur to Nrsimhapali. So I said this is the place where Lord Nrsimhadev came after he killed Hiranyakashipu, and it said he came here to rest here. And on the other, here and over there, there's a lake there. That used to be a river. What was the name? Mandakini. Now it's the lake. It's very nice. The water is clean. You like to bathe there, swim there. Very refreshing after our walk. Anyway, then after the Kata, you can go there if you want to take a bath. It used to be the Mandakini, it's just a lake now. And the water is all being renewed. Just a couple of years ago, they emptied it all out, they put in fresh water. So it's quite nice. So Lord Nrsimhadev came here to rest after he killed Hiranyakashipu, and all the demigods also came. The other side of the lake, that is called Devapali. The demigods are all there. They're all waiting on Lord Nrsimhadev while he has a rest. So this is the plan. And it said in Navadwip Mahatmya, it's described about Lord Nrsimhadev here, this temple here. It said that in the future someone will come and they'll build a big temple. Any volunteers? Yeah. Maybe some volunteers like to build a big temple. Okay, guys, His Holiness, back to you, Shokam Swami Maharaj. So we're going to have a message from Jayapataka Swami Maharaj every day. Jayapataka Swami Maharaj gives a message to us. In the past he would come with us. Nowadays more we get a message. So today also we have the message, right? Are we ready to put it, the recording? Who's got Where's Sridhar? Haribol, Sridhar. Have you got the recording, Guru Maharaj? Guru Maharaj? So Jayapataka Swami Maharaj ki. So every day Maharaj will pick up some message to us. So now we're going to have some speakers. We have some sannyasis here to speak to you. We're going to take advantage, give you all a chance to hear from the different sannyasis who are coming out here. So first of all, we'll hear from His Holiness Ambarish Maharaj, who's coming from Russia, of course, but he speaks very good English. So he will give the talk. Thank you, Maharaj. Maharaj is a disciple, very dear disciple of His Holiness Srila Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. And I remember
every year Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj liked to come here to this place and speak about the glorious Lord Nrsimha Day. So now we're going to hear from His Holiness Sundar Chaitanya Maharaj. Sundar Chaitanya Maharaj is originally from Mauritius, and he can preach in French, he can preach in Hindi, and he's going to speak English for you today. Oh, thank you so much, Sundar Chaitanya Maharaj. Maharaj quoted a very nice verse. Prahlad Maharaj said in Srimad Bhagavatam. Let's say it again. Materna Krishna Parata Sudova Adanta Gobir Vishatam Punachar Vita Charbananam. Right? Chewing the chews. Materna Krishna Parata Sudova Vivo Vipadeka Greha Vrat Anam Adanta Gobir Vishatam Kamishram Punachar Vita Charbananam. Prahlad Maharaj is saying one's inclination to Krishna is not aroused by just hearing, just by one's own endeavor, or just by taking instruction from others. If you've made the vow, if you've made that vow to stay in the well of materialistic life, then you will remain chewing the chews. So I'm telling you this verse because tonight we have a very special program. Don't go back to my approach. Right? I want you all to stay out in the camp, and tonight Lokanath Swami Maharaj is coming. And Lokanath Swami Maharaj will come and give class and kirtan to all of us after Aarti. So, if you go back to Mayapur, your Parikrama is wasted. So you stay with us, hang in there, take some more dust to the Dham, and be around for tonight's program. Every night different speakers will be coming. So tonight we're so fortunate, Lokanath Swami Maharaj will come. And now we have with us here His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Swami Maharaj. And Maharaj has written a wonderful book about Lord Nrsimha Day. And here you can see Maharaj's wonderful book. So Maharaj would like to speak thus. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Srila Bhakti Purushottam Swami Maharaj. Now we're going to have drama.
We have to clear this room here. Move back. This has to move. Here is okay with Maharajas. You can sit there. This all has to be clear. You're okay. Great. Come again next year.
All right. We want questions. Tonight we have question and answer at 5 o'clock, at 6 o'clock. So please write out some questions on a piece of paper and you can give them to me.
A quick announcement. So you're all on Parikrama
and you're traveling through places, and sometimes we stop and we talk about those places, and sometimes we don't.
It's another half-hour walk one way. Hare Krishna. Om Madhyanatimmarandasya Dhyananjana Shalakaya Chaksurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Prupakatamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yata Parakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Nirupam Sakrajatam Sahaganatam Sajevam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parajana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanitam Scha Hey Krishna Karana Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastate Sapta Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusate Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarudhyascha Kripa Sindhu Vai Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we're halfway between Nrsimhapali and Hariharshetra. Tomorrow morning we will be going to Hariharshetra. Okay, so we're still in Navadwip. First question. How to give up sense gratification mentality and be fixed up in chanting the holy names. How to give up sense gratification mentality and to be fixed in chanting the holy name. Well, what did he say? What does Nike say? Just do it, right? Just chant the holy name. When you chant the holy name, then that will keep you away from sense gratification. Chanting the holy name is that's giving us the shelter from the material energy. So we have to take shelter of Krishna's internal potency by engaging in devotional service. And devotional service begins with the chanting of the holy names. As soon as we start to chant, then Maya goes away. Right? Prabhupada said, just like when you turn on the light, the darkness is gone. So the same way, as soon as we begin to chant, then the Maya goes far away. So the thoughts of sense gratification, they're there because our mind is not properly engaged. We have the example of Maharaj Ambarish. They have the example of Maharaj Ambarish, and you know, Sabai Mana Krishna Paradavindayar. The very first thing he did was fix the mind on the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has given us the process how to fix the mind on the lotus feet, chanting the holy name. So this is very important for us. Loud chanting, or go and join in the kirtan, right? When the devotees are chanting, if you're walking and you're feeling in Maya, you're getting your feet all sore, walking barefooted and like that, you feel so much pain, chant the holy name. And when you chant the holy name, then we'll get free from the bodily conception of life. We'll forget all about our poor feet, our tired legs, whatever. So it's very important for us to take shelter of the holy name. Kirtan is going on. Join in the kirtan. Just go and take part in the kirtan. Chant with the devotees. The marriages are doing nice kirtan, and the men are also having their kirtan. So much opportunity for kirtan. Just get into the holy name. Don't listen to the mind. The mind will say, oh, what are you doing here? Oh, why did you come here? Oh, why don't you just give up and go back? We have to be determined. No, I'm not going to listen to my mind anymore. I've been listening to my mind for so many lifetimes. I'm tired of serving my stupid mind. Well, we have to beat the mind. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada said, beat the mind. In the morning, beat with shoes. And at night, beat with a stick. Something like this. But how do you beat the mind? You make it do what it doesn't want to do. The mind said, oh, I don't want to wake up. Oh, it's cold. Oh, wait till the sun comes up, then I'll get up. Oh, I'm not going to take bath. Oh, no, the water's cold. Oh. The mind will say so many things. Don't listen to the mind. That's how you beat the mind. Make it submissive. Right? We're training the mind. Rameshwara Prabhu is there in Mayapur. He used to tell the devotees when he was firing them up for book distribution in the glorious days of the Los Angeles book distribution programs, he would tell them, we're training our gladiators to conquer the mind in the arena of japa. Alright? So this is how you conquer the desire for sense gratification. Hare Krishna. Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sastra Koi, Lava Matra Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Siddhi Hoi. Answer almost every question. Almost every question. Genuine Sadhu Sangha, which here we have a lot of chance for that. We might think it's too close sometimes, but that will solve all your problems if it's really Sadhu Sangha Kirtan. In the Mahabharata, Lord Brahma says to Vyas, if I am right,
that Grihastha ashram is topmost. It was surprising to read that. Could you please explain? By His grace. What was it? What's his name? Prabhudas's Mahabharata. I have never read that. You know, when people say these, I'd like to see the actual text. He said that Brahma said to Vyas, then it says, if I'm right, that Grihastha ashram is topmost. Prabhupada Siddhanta Saraswati said that. He said, yeah, Grihastha ashram is top. That means that he said, I mean the ashram of Nanda Maharaj. Nanda Maharaj's ashram is topmost. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know this Mahabharata. Well, they say no one got Krishna Prem from Mahabharata. Jiva Goswami. The ashram is not, you know, topmost, or, you know, that's not so important. Consciousness, Krishna consciousness. Someone can be in a sannyasa ashram and be completely cropped up, you know, doing so many things. Someone can be a grihastha with a big family and, you know, be a very good devotee. So it's being a devotee, topmost. Like a lot of times boys come, I want to bless me, I can be a brahmachari my whole life. Now be a devotee. If you just work on being a devotee, then it doesn't matter what ashram you're in. Krishna will put you where, you know, either you're the most useful or the most comfortable, so you can do more service. If we're just always thinking, I want to be a brahmachari, I want to be a sannyasi, and bodily concept. These are what we're doing, to serve Krishna in any condition, whatever condition we happen to be in, due to our different karmas we have, many past lives. Okay. Do we need Hindi translation? Are you all okay? Okay. Huh? You need Hindi translation. Sorry? Some devotees need Hindi translation. Yeah. Okay. So, here you go. Okay, I have some devotees. I have some devotees who used to be an inspiration to me, but now they have drifted away and no longer practice the process. Why does this happen?
हरे कृष्ण। तो भक्त का प्रश्न है कि कुछ भक्त, कोई ऐसे भक्त जो मेरे लिए प्रेरणा स्रोत थे, लेकिन अभी वो भक्ति के मार्ग से हट गए हैं, तो ऐसा क्यों हुआ?
So, why does this happen? Well, Srila Prabhupada said, don't be surprised who goes away. He said, just be surprised somebody can stay. Because Maya is so strong. It is Krishna's energy. So, Devi Esha Gunai Mai Mama Maya Durataya. So Krishna's energy is so powerful. It can take anyone away. Even Lord Brahma became attracted to his daughter. And Lord Shiva became attracted to Mohini Murti. So Maya is so strong that anybody can be influenced.
तो महाराज बता रहे कि श्रील प्रभुपाद जी ने बताया कि ये सोच के हैरान नहीं होना चाहिए कि कितने लोग छोड़कर चले गए संस्था को। ये हैरानी होना चाहिए कि कितने सारे लोग बने हुए हैं, क्योंकि माया इतना प्रभावशाली है। माया कृष्ण की शक्ति है। ब्रह्मा जी, शिव जी भी जो माया के वशीभूत हो जाते हैं। तो ये हमें समझना होगा कि जो भक्त रुके हुए हैं वो कितने अच्छे हैं।
But anybody who comes to Krishna consciousness, they do some service for Krishna. It's for their eternal benefit. Even if they go away, after some time, they'll come back.
तो महाराज बता रहे कि जो भक्त थोड़ा सा भी भक्ति करते हैं, जितने भी दिन वो भक्ति करते हैं, वो उनके इटर्नल बेनिफिट के लिए होता है। अगर वो चले भी जाते हैं तो वो उसका कुछ बेनिफिट उनके पास रहता है।
This one's Hare Krishna. Hare Go, Hare Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. This is a managerial question, but I think it might be quite significant at this time and date in our movement. And please accept my humble obeisances. I am chanting 16 rounds since last 3 years and aspiring for initiation from H.H. Radhanath Swami Maharaj. But due to, as I'm a full-time devotee, and there is need of initiated devotees in the temple, as some going to be inaugurated in my city, so they want that I must take initiation from Bhakti Ashraya Vaishnava Swami, because Radhanath Swami will take time. Hare Krishna. That is not no understanding of what initiation is. They're just thinking it's a mechanical thing, you know.
भक्त का प्रश्न है,
There's, I thought one guy in Vrindavan, he's got that big temple on the road there, and it's got it, you know, I think, you know, he gets initiation for 10 rupees or something. People are lined up. And that's not what it is. It's supposed, you know, you're trying to trust someone and give your life. So practicality is, you know, pushing people. You should get, you know, if the temple authorities saying, well, you know, this man works with me, so you should get initiated by him. Like Sunday, we had drama, a lot of dramas at the Mayapur International School. And the Mahajis they were really good. And practically really good. And so they did one Amba. Anybody know who is Amba? Amba? There were the 3 sisters, and Bhishma went to get these 3 sisters to marry his brother so that they could have progeny. So he kidnapped them, fought off everybody that was there. One of them was named Amba, and she had given her heart already to Shishupal of all people, and he had agreed to marry her. So she told Bhishma, you know, I've already engaged and I don't want to marry anyone else. So he said, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that, and please go back to him. But he said, no, you've been touched by another man, I don't want anything to do with you. So she became overwhelmed with hatred of Bhishma. And she did all kinds of tapasya for Lord Shiva. First she went to Parikrama, the guru of the martial arts guru. And he told Bhishma, Bhishma said, no, I have my vow, brahmachari, so I can't marry her. And so then he fought with Parikrama, but Parikrama accepted defeat. So she did so much tapasya for Lord Shiva and then became born as a man. Or maybe a woman first and then turned into a man. And just to kill Bhishma, that was her whole purpose in life. And then when they went to fight, Bhishma would fight with the woman, you know, the previous. So Krishna put her in front of Arjuna
That way Arjuna was protected. Anyway, so she was just suffering so much. So, you know, that initiation is an affair of the heart. And we can't, like, even nowadays, like, in, well, some families still, but, you know, the parents could arrange a marriage and they, okay, you know, they don't know each other, they just trust their parents. So initiation is, you know, we have many different people initiating and we need a lot more. Someone told me there's 900,000 devotees wanting initiation now in the world. We only have 120 gurus. Anyway, that's my answer. You just have to say, but, you know, initiation's not just a formality. Can take shiksha from so many people, but you get initiated somehow or other. It's like the issue we have with the Vaishnavis to be gurus, initiating gurus. It's not that they're anxious to be worshipped and, you know, have public das pujas and, you know, get lots of money or something. But many people want them. I won't get initiated except by you. So these ladies. So the temple has the same problem. They have these devotees, long time they're in the temple, but they can't do pujari work or something because they're not initiated. But they won't take from anyone else, even they're telling them. So, you know, we're a very new society. We're doing quite well compared to other religions at this time since the foundation. We're in the 60th year now of ISKCON, and most religions don't last more than 50 years, very high percentage. So we're doing pretty good. We have a lot of things to work out. I don't want to blaspheme anyone, but you know, a temple president's a very hard job because they need so much things to get done. And then we have so many conditions in our who can do what.
Yeah, it's the common phenomena, you know, that some devotees, they want to get initiation from someone that they can never meet. That they never, you know, be very hard for them to associate sometimes. This is one of the problems, you know, that, of course, we say shiksha is more important than diksha. You see, we have to understand how important it is to get shiksha. And that's one of the resolutions I think the GBC made this year, to try to increase the status of the Shiksha Gurus, because giving the instruction is what really makes a difference for the devotee. You know, you get initiation from someone, and then you have no contact with him, you never meet him, never have a chance to associate with him, he doesn't know you. It doesn't help so much. It's definitely better if you can get initiation from somebody who is going to be there with you, who knows you, who can guide you. So the shiksha, that's why Prabhupada writes in Chaitanya Charitamrita that first you take shiksha. And the first shiksha guru is Srila Prabhupada. And you take shelter of Srila Prabhupada, read his books and everything, chant Prabhupada's pranam mantra. You take shelter of Srila Prabhupada, and in course of time you also take instruction from senior Vaishnavas. Then, from the senior Vaishnavas who are all instructing you, one of them will become more prominent. And that person should become your Diksha Guru. Now that's how Prabhupada describes it in Chaitanya Charitamrita. And how many of you have done the ISKCON disciple course? Most of you, right? Good. You should. If you haven't done the disciple course, you have to do it. Anyway, in disciple course, one of the things which we teach is how to select a guru. And Prabhupada said, the way you select a guru is you have to hear from the person. For about a year at least, you have to hear from them. And you have to be convinced that this person can help me, that he can actually help me. So like that, we understand the initiation process. Okay, it's an important subject. Okay. Another devotee has written, I'm not very fixed in Krishna consciousness. I keep getting distracted. I know it is very much important to get serious, but I'm unable to implement it for a longer time.
हरे कृष्ण। तो भक्त का प्रश्न है कि मैं कृष्णा कॉन्शियसनेस में अच्छी तरह फिक्स नहीं हो पा रहा हूँ, मेरा मन जो है विचलित होता रहता है और मैं चाहता हूँ कि अच्छे से करूँ, सीरियस होना मुझे पता है कितना महत्वपूर्ण है, लेकिन लंबे समय तक कर नहीं पाता हूँ।
Well, you're in the right place. Don't go away. Stick around and gradually you'll get serious.
आप सही जगह पर हैं, आप कहीं छोड़कर मत जाइए, लगे रहिए और धीरे धीरे आप सीरियस हो जाएंगे।
Right? You associate with senior devotees and they will help you to get serious.
आप सीनियर भक्तों का संग कीजिए और वो आपको मदद करेंगे सीरियस होने के लिए।
They will tell you, be serious.
वो आपको बताएंगे सीरियस हो जाइए।
Don't be stupid.
Stupid मत बनिए।
Behave. So that's what you want. You want somebody heavier over you to keep you in line and to get you serious.
तो ऐसा होना चाहिए कि हमारे ऊपर कोई ऐसा भक्त हो जो हमें सही करता रहे, समय समय पर इंस्ट्रक्शन देकर।
What did you say?
Trying to catch a few words.
Yeah, it's typical, I know. Here's someone else says, when bhakti is beyond anxiety and renunciation, then how our austerity and inconveniences can help? How can they help us to progress in our bhakti? And is austerity really needed in bhakti?
तो भक्त का प्रश्न ये है कि भक्ति जो है वो चिंता से दूर, हमने सुना है कि चिंता नहीं होती है भक्ति में, लेकिन यहाँ पर तपस्या की बहुत बात होती है, और तो क्या तपस्या सच में जरूरी है भक्ति के लिए?
You can read this. Just read it out loud.
The devotee has asked, I have been chanting and following devotional service, trying to do for some time, over some 10 years, but still I feel it's not, anartha nivriti is not happening. How do I ensure that I progress consistently and qualify and progress following instructions of Guru and Gauranga? तो भक्त का प्रश्न है कि मैं लगभग 10 सालों से भक्ति कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन अनर्थ निवृत्ति नहीं हो पा रहा है, तो महाराज कैसे मैं कर सकता हूँ कि मैं योग्य बनूं और गुरु गौरांगा को प्रसन्न कर पाऊँ?
Well, I usually say that if you keep trying, that means you're making progress. Otherwise you quit.
महाराज ने बोला, अगर आप प्रयास करते जा रहे हैं इसका मतलब आप प्रोग्रेस कर रहे हैं, अगर आपने प्रयास छोड़ दिया, आप चले गए, तो इस
you know, okay, I have to do better.
Humility is very, very important.
विनम्रता बहुत
If
महत्वपूर्ण
we
है।
think I'm doing great, then
अगर हम सोचेंगे कि हम बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हैं तो वही खत्म।
And the other question was like, how does hardship? There's so many examples of that. They do research in universities and stuff of people, who never failed. They somehow, whether they had an easy life, they don't do very well later in life.
तो यूनिवर्सिटी में इस तरह का कई तरह का रिसर्च किया गया जिसमें जो लोग कभी अपने जीवन में फेल नहीं हुए उनके आगे के जीवन में देखा गया कि वो बहुत अच्छे से नहीं कर पाए।
Struggle makes you strong. Difficulties, you do it anyway.
तो ये जो मुश्किल है हमें ये और मजबूत बनाता है।
Mother Teresa had that poem, "Do it anyway."
मदर तेरेसा
People will criticize you. People say you have bad motives. People do this. This will happen. Do it anyway. Do it anyway. Do it anyway.
तो बता रहे कि
Between you and Krishna.
कैसे भी करके हमें करना है। लोग आपको निंदा करेंगे, कुछ बोलेंगे, लेकिन हमें लगे रहना है किसी भी तरह से।
It's like that caterpillar or a bird in the egg. So somebody was watching and the caterpillar is trying to break out of that cocoon. It's this big struggle to really work at it. So he cut the thing, and it came right out, but then the wings couldn't fly. The butterfly couldn't fly because the wings didn't get strong without that struggle.
महाराज बता रहे कि जैसे उदाहरण के लिए कैटरपिलर वो अपने कोकून से बाहर निकलने के लिए बहुत मेहनत करना पड़ता है। तो किसी ने देखा कि बहुत मुश्किल हो रहा है उसको काट दिया थोड़ा सा उसको कोकून को, वो बाहर तो आ गया लेकिन उसके पंख जो है वो आए नहीं।
So the big motto in business now is get out of your comfort zone.
तो बिजनेस में बोलते हैं कंफर्ट जोन से बाहर निकलिए।
I was talking to a devotee from Africa who's been in India for many years, and he was saying how easy it is to preach in India.
अफ्रीका के एक भक्त बता रहे थे कि देखो कितना आसान है भारत में प्रचार कितना।
He's from Nigeria, which is. I told him get out of the comfort zone. Come on, The Guru Maharaj will be very pleased with you. All right, so. And then sadhu sangha, genuine sadhu sangha. That's why Parikrama is very good. There's a lot of sadhu sangha. A lot of chanting, a lot of kirtan all day, and a lot of devotees. So we have to learn to tolerate, right?
तो महाराज ने बोला साधु संघ का बहुत महत्व है। परिक्रमा में बहुत साधु संघ मिलता है, बहुत सारा कीर्तन, बहुत सारे भक्तों का संग, तो हम एक दूसरे को सहन करना सीख पाते हैं।
I was going to say, I was in Ekachakra a couple of weeks ago, and one devotee was walking with me, I guess supposedly to help me, and he was chanting another mantra.
तो एक चक्र में कुछ दिन पहले जब मैं गया तो एक भक्त मेरे साथ चल रहे थे और वो कोई और मंत्र बोल
Mataji, 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 Mataji.
तो वो माताओं को आगे से हटा रहे थे और इस तरह से बोल रहे थे, महामंत्र नहीं बोल रहे थे।
I don't like it. I tell, I'm from Tokyo.
मुझे पसंद नहीं है।
Has anybody ever been in Tokyo Station or Shinjuku Station or any place on a train in Tokyo that's running at triple capacity?
मैं टोक्यो से आप में से कोई गया है क्या?
You don't mind getting bumped around and waiting, going this way and finding the gaps. And if you push someone, you're finished.
तो टोक्यो की ट्रेन में
very impolite to say get out of my way. Nobody will ever do that.
टोक्यो की ट्रेन में अपनी कैपेसिटी से 3 गुना ज्यादा लोग होते हैं।
Go, it's called Taoism. You go with the flow. Like driving a car. They had a book, The Tao of Driving. Go with the flow. If there's a traffic jam, just slow down. Don't start blasting your horn and going this way and that way and smashing the car in front of you.
जैसे ड्राइविंग करते हुए आपको
just keep chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna will open up whatever you need, or you slow down for a minute. Okay?
महाराज बोले
Stick to the Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
तो हमें फ्लो के साथ चलना चाहिए. जैसे ट्रैफिक है तो ज्यादा हॉर्न बजाकर इधर उधर जाकर उसका कोई लाभ नहीं है. थोड़ा सा अपने आप को स्लो डाउन करके चलना चाहिए. तो ये हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र का लगातार जप करना चाहिए.
A devotee asks how to develop desire of intense service.
भक्त ने पूछा है कि तीव्र सेवा करने की तीव्र भावना कैसे उत्पन्न की जा सकती है.
Well, Maharaj is saying slow down, you know.
महाराज कह रहे हैं धीरे हो जाओ.
Why do you want to do intense service?
आप तीव्र सेवा क्यों करना चाहते हैं?
Of course we want to do service, but you want to keep you want to be Krishna conscious. The thing is, no space for Maya. Keep yourself busy in service.
तो हम सेवा करना चाहते हैं. जो सबसे महत्वपूर्ण है कि हम कृष्ण भावना भावित रह पाएं और माया के लिए कोई स्थान ना हो.
Just like we come out on Parikrama from morning to night, you know, we have the whole day, just different activities, devotional service.
जैसे कि परिक्रमा में सुबह से लेकर रात तक पूरे दिन भर कुछ सेवाओं में हम व्यस्त रहते हैं.
Intense, well, Rupa Goswami said, Anya Vilasita Sunyam Jnana Karma Janamritam Anukuyena Krishna no Shilanam Bhaktir Uttamam. He defines pure devotional service in that way. That is intense service. No desire for liberation, no desire for fruitive activity, simply engaging in the service of Krishna constantly.
श्रील रूप गोस्वामी इस श्लोक के माध्यम से बताते हैं कि कैसे तीव्र सेवा तीव्र भक्ति का जो फॉर्मूला है कि मुक्ति की इच्छा नहीं, किसी तरह की फ्रूटिटिव एक्टिविटी नहीं, केवल भगवान की सेवा.
We want to keep our cool, right? You don't want to get too passionate, you know, you get in the mood intense, you know, and you get so passionate, and then you go into the mode of ignorance.
सेवा के दौरान हमें मन को शांत रखना चाहिए. ऐसा नहीं कि हम बहुत रजोगुण में सेवा करें.
Tivrina Bhakti Yogi. So that's it. Be careful about trying to be too intense.
Yeah, just keep engaged. I can make a suggestion. They say that because of computers and everything, handwriting is becoming, people don't do it very much.
कंप्यूटर के युग में लोगों ने लिखना भूल गए हैं.
I know you don't have a printer with you, but if you could print like this one is popular. I know myself, when I was in the 4th grade, the teacher said that bad handwriting is a sign of intelligence.
मैं जब 4th क्लास में था तो टीचर ने बताया कि अगर आपकी लिखाई खराब है तो मतलब.
So I never worried about the bad handwriting. But now, because it's hard to ever do it, but I find if I print, it's very clear. People, oh, you have such nice writing, but if I write longhand, I can't even read it. So this one is printed. Out of 3 qualities for an advancing devotee is Namaruchi, Jivadoya, and Vaishnava Seva. Which comes first? Can you explain more? Yeah, well,
तो भक्तों के जो 3 मुख्य गुण हैं, नाम रुचि जीव दया और वैष्णव सेवा, इसमें सबसे पहले कौन सा आता है? इस पे थोड़ा और प्रकाश डाल सकते हैं.
Probably Vaishnava Seva.
वैष्णव सेवा.
Some sort of seva, give a donation, take a book and help a devotee do something.
किसी प्रकार की सेवा, किताब लेना, कुछ डोनेशन देना.
Because Namaruchi is actually very advanced.
नाम रुचि जो है वो बड़े एडवांसमेंट के स्तर पे आता है.
That means you can't stop chanting.
उस समय आप अपने आप को रोक नहीं सकते जप करने से.
Jivadoya is also very advanced and very important.
जीव दया भी बहुत उच्चतर स्तर पे आता है.
Lord Chaitanya, there's 2 or 3 verses where he says Vaishnava. The one I memorized, the other ones I don't know exactly. Vaishnava Seva Nama Sankirtan Dvipave Shiva Shri Krishna Chara. It's Vaishnava Seva is first, then Nama Sankirtan.
श्री चैतन्य महापुरुष.
Whether that means it comes first or it's more important than that, because other places might be in different order. So it won't be the same for everybody.
हमारे चैतन्य महाप्रभु ने 2-3 श्लोकों में बोला है, उसमें एक श्लोक में वैष्णव सेवा पहले आ रहा है, लेकिन हो सकता है कि दूसरी जगह में अलग हो, तो अलग अलग लोगों के लिए अलग अलग तरह से काम करता है।
कभी जीप दोया होते दोया जैसे कभी सुनीला दोया भक्ति विनोदा चर्या विनोया सकहात हाला करीबे प्रचार। When Kabe Jivadoya, when will I have compassion for all jivas, for all of humanity? Kabe Jivadoya, okay. Nidya Sukhabuli, giving up all my own pleasures in the heart. Surida Ridoya, deep in the heart. Bhakti Vinod says that then Sakahata Hala, I feel so happy that I'll go out in a humble state of mind and preach the glories of the Lord. How about that? That's the last verse of the Kabe Habe Bolo. Kabe, Kabe, Kabe. It's over and over again. When, oh when. If you look in Bhakti Vinod songs, it's so often there. When will this happen? When will I get this? When will I get that hankering is how you get it. It will manifest, you know. If you want something, we want Krishna and we can want more and more. But in order to want Krishna, we have to know something, we have to have association, some experience, and we'll want more and more. Namaruchi said Jivadoya, Vaishnav Seva. Seva means you think that person you're serving is superior. It's not like service, just some service industry, a hotel or a restaurant. They serve you, but only as long as you can pay.
सेवा का मतलब है कि जिसकी हम सेवा कर रहे हैं उसको अपने से उच्च समझें।
Seva means person, if I help this person, it will be beneficial for the world.
Okay, devotees asking, I want to dedicate my life to Krishna, but Maya is disturbing me.
बट पूछ रहे हैं कि मैं अपना जीवन कृष्ण के चरणों में समर्पित करना चाहता हूँ, लेकिन माया मुझे बहुत तंग कर रही है।
Well, you have to give up the association of Maya. You know, just ignore the Maya and go on with your service to Krishna.
तो आपको माया का संग नहीं करना चाहिए, माया को भूलकर कृष्ण की सेवा में लग जाइए।
Maya is conquered by devotional service.
माया भक्तिमय सेवा से पार की जा सकती है।
Maya cannot come where there's actual activities of devotion.
जहाँ पर भक्तिमय सेवा होती है वहाँ पर माया कभी नहीं आ सकती।
Just keep yourself busy in Krishna consciousness.
अपने आप को कृष्ण भक्ति में व्यस्त रखिए।
Mama Vandar Matagati.
Mameva ye prapadyanti.
Come on, somebody must know it. Daivi Yesha Gunamayi. Maya is very strong, but if one's earnest to me, can usually cross over. Okay, this one's printed. How can we deal with our parents while doing bhakti, especially brahmachari, when parents need our support and concern?
अपने माता पिता से कैसे हम लोग व्यवहार रखें, खासतौर से जब उनको हमारी जरूरत हो।
Depends on what kind of help and support they need.
ये निर्भर करता है हमको कैसी सपोर्ट चाहिए।
If you're the only child and they're sick and poor, and you may have to, that's a dharma.
यदि आप ही एकमात्र उनके संतान हैं और
Preach to them, how do you take care of them? If they're just crying, they don't want you to be a brahmachari or something. But it's all case by case, so we can't really say absolutely, because there's so much difference between relationships between the parents and the children.
ये हर एक केस में अलग अलग है, उस पर निर्भर करता है कैसा संबंध है माता पिता और बच्चे के बीच में।
But we should pay attention to the parents.
लेकिन हमें माता पिता का ध्यान रखना चाहिए।
It's not easy being a parent.
आसान नहीं है माता पिता बनना।
And now, in this modern psychology or whatever it is, they often tell people, oh, your whole problem is because your parents abused you, they were too heavy, they made you do your homework, and they wouldn't let you watch television at night, that's why you're suffering. You should never talk to me again.
तो आजकल का जो
This is going on in a big way. Cults always do that. And we don't do that. We want strong families. We want everybody to be lined up. Unless the parents are like religious or something. It's different.
तुम्हारा बता रहे हैं आजकल जो ट्रेंड चल रहा है कि आपके माता पिता ने आपका शोषण किया है, उनको ध्यान नहीं रखा है, आपको टीवी नहीं देखने दिया, होमवर्क कराया है, तो आपको भी जरूरत नहीं है करने का उनका ध्यान। तो ये हमारा फिलॉसफी नहीं है। हम चाहते हैं कि परिवार बने रहें।
But where a devotee has that kind of problem, then the temples usually make some arrangement and they will tell the devotee, better you take a job and work for some time, give some money to parents, make sure they're happy, and that they will then, give you permission to go on and be a full-time devotee.
तो ज़्यादातर स्थानों में मंदिर जो है ऐसी व्यवस्था करता है और भक्त को ऐसा निर्देश देता है कि कुछ समय तक ऐसी स्थिति हो तो वो नौकरी करें, माता पिता के लिए कुछ धन एकत्रित करें, उनको दें, उनको संतुष्ट करें, और फिर माता पिता जो है उसको मंदिर ज्वाइन करने के लिए अनुमति देते हैं।
What is the difference between false ego and the ego? It is ego only.
false ego और ego में क्या अंतर है?
So false ego, we're thinking I'm the doer. But the true ego is to understand I am simply an instrument in the service of Krishna.
False ego का मतलब यह है कि मैं करता हूँ, और ego का मतलब है कि मैं भगवान के प्लान में एक छोटा सा इंस्ट्रूमेंट हूँ।
Ego means I'm a servant of Krishna. It's identity. False ego means I'm something else.
ईगो मतलब मैं कृष्ण का दास हूँ, और फॉल्स ईगो मतलब उसको छोड़ के कुछ और।
Please accept my obeisance. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. When I'm in the association of devotees or in the Dham, I have only spiritual desires. Wow. So, desires don't trouble much. But when I am back to my place, I feel miserable due to hankering and lamentation. I live away from the temple, or online lectures don't have much effect as I'm not attentive.
भक्तों के संग में जब यहाँ पर
Please help. Well, try to be attentive. Obviously, it's just that it's not that the desires aren't there when you're in the Dham, or it's just that you don't think about them as much. But I think we learned today, Om Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya Namaste Jastejase Avir Bhava Vajanaka Vajanamsta Karmasayan Randaya Tamo Gasa Om Swaha Abhayam Bhuistam Om Shom. Another one? It's a prayer by Prahlad. It's in the 5th canto. One in Navadwip or something where they worship Lord Nrsimha. So it says, please remove these material desires from my heart. They're just like demons. Vandaya Tamo Gasa Gasa Om Swaha. With your teeth that are like thunderbolts and your fingernails that are like thunderbolts. Please remove these demoniac desires. Abhayam Atmani Om Shom. Then I can, Prabhupada translates, live somehow or other peacefully in the struggle for existence. So that's how And that's the prayers of Bhaktivinoda, everybody over and over again. Kabe, Kabe, Habe, Bolo, Sadhi Namar, Aparada Gucci, Shudanami Ruchi, Kripa Bolo, Habe, Hridaya Sanchar. When will that day be mine when aparada ceasing, taste for the name increasing? When will that day be mine? Hankering, that's proper hankering. Normally we're hankering for some, material thing or experience. So we just have to change it to spiritual, lamenting. So how many prayers do we have in our Acharya? Crying because I wasted this life, I didn't serve Krishna. I have no love for Radha and Krishna, right? That should motivate us. That those acharyas who are talking like that, they're always chanting. But they all write like that.
Do you want to give us these Hindi questions? Tell us what they are.
Yes, Maharaj. So someone has asked, जब मैं सेवा में हमेशा उत्साह एक जैसा नहीं होता क्यों? So someone has asked Maharaj कि जब in chanting and in service we don't have same enthusiasm all the time. Why?
In chanting and in service, we don't have the same enthusiasm because your heart is not fully clean, because you still have some anarthas in the heart. So your devotional service is unsteady.
क्योंकि आपका हृदय पूरी तरह से अभी शुद्ध नहीं हुआ है, इसलिए आपकी भक्ति जो है वो स्टेबल नहीं है.
But you have to continue. Go on and continue, and gradually, these times where you're unsteady will become less and less.
तो हमें लगे रहना होगा, और जैसे हम प्रयास करते रहेंगे तो ये जो अनस्टेबिलिटी का समय है वो धीरे धीरे करके कम होता जाएगा.
Right, we're dealing with anartha nivritti. We have to get through the anarthas.
हम अभी भी अनर्थ निवृत्ति के ही प्रोसेस में, हमें अनर्थों को पार करना होगा.
And the other question?
So the devotee has asked, today I was leading kirtan during the Parikrama and the backup singer was making fun of my singing. Then he told me to stop singing, and when I asked why, he did not reply. This devotee is not in charge. Also he loves to lord it over and lead kirtan more than once. Should I approach him directly? भक्त ने पूछा है कि आज जब मैं कीर्तन गा रहा था तो जो मेरे पीछे जो कीर्तन गा रहे थे वो पहले मेरा मजाक उड़ा रहे थे, बाद में उन्होंने बोला कि गाना बंद करो. जब मैंने उन्हें पूछा तो उन्होंने कुछ उत्तर नहीं दिया. वो कीर्तन के इंचार्ज भी नहीं है, लेकिन अपने आप को बहुत कुछ समझते हैं. तो क्या मुझे उनको बोलना चाहिए?
Hare Krishna. Well, we all have problems, you have to expect in dealing with devotees, there will be these kind of issues.